Hi, everyone. Listen, you just bear with me for a minute. We're just waiting on Brie to get here. She said her computer was having some issues. Oh, wait, there she is. Never mind. Hold on. I'm adding her now. Look at who it is.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry, 100% my fault.
No, you're good. You're good. It's fine.
Yeah, I probably should have checked to make sure everything was working earlier. Like everything that could possibly go wrong kind of went wrong.
It was like, I don't want you to
Oh
stream
my
with me or not. It's fine.
Yes. Like I posted the wrong time for this morning, apparently. Like I put the wrong time on the little notification. It says that it's in an hour. It's fine. And then my Google Chrome just randomly deleted. Like it's decided it wasn't there. And then my mic wasn't working. It's fine. We're fine. I'm here. Only 3 minutes late.
Everything's fine. I have a new microphone, so like if I'm messing anything up, that's what it is.
That's
I'm really sorry
you
about
sound good.
Thanks. I tried really hard.
I like your shirt.
Hey, Heather.
You're talking crap.
Leave me alone.
It's cute. I was just complimenting her on it.
Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. Phoenix destroyed something in the floor over here. I don't know what she did, but I'm Wednesday Addams.
Cute.
It's my Wednesday Addams dress.
I love
Yeah. Yeah. I'm Wednesday Addams. So Heather, fight me.
Heather will happily fight you. That's Heather's favorite thing to do.
She will. That is her favorite thing. Also, I just want to apologize in advance. Dallas and Phoenix, you can hear everything they do over here.
It's fine. It's ambient noise.
They were fine. They were fine until I decided to go live. This is what happens every time.
Tamika is adorable.
Thanks, Morgan. All right. I want to go through these comments really quick. Hey, Morgan. Hi. I love I love it. I am excited to talk about the book.
Me also. Had you read it before?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I've been holding off. I have been recommended this book so many times. It's one of the most highly recommended ones for me that people recommend to me. And I've been putting it off because you asked me like months ago about doing this book. So I purposely hadn't read it and been putting it off. So I was very excited to finally read it. I should probably post on Instagram that we're live.
So I was so mad at myself for picking this as the book club book.
Why?
Because I wanted to continue the books.
I know.
I was like, how? I can't keep reading them. I'm going to end up spoiling somebody for it.
I know. And because the problem is especially when I read books back to back to back, I forget what happened in each book. They kind of all blend together. And I didn't want that to happen for this.
Same.
So for those of you who have read the whole thing, don't spoil it for us.
Please don't spoil it.
Because this one definitely ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, and I can't wait. Like, I will probably be marathoning the rest of the series over the next couple days.
I know. I would. I have such a hefty TBR for July, but as soon as I'm done with that TBR, it's happening.
Well, I started another audiobook because I was like, I have to do something, and there's no way that I can read these other books because if I do, then I'm just gonna die. So I will be continuing them starting tomorrow after this live show.
Yeah, I'm doing a reading blog right now with Steph. Steph and I are reading each other's recommendations. So,
weren't we supposed to do that? And I never sent you a list.
Yes. I think we talked about doing it and then we never sent each other lists. But let's get on that.
Let's actually do that.
Let's actually do like I feel like my problem is like I don't want to bother people. Like you and I are like the match made in hell because I never want to bother you. Like I'll remember, but I don't want to like nag you about it. And then I think you just forget.
I am the worst. Like I am the person who's like, this morning I was like, shit, I forgot to schedule the live show for Taboo Book Club tonight. So I did it this morning on my phone. Like I am the person that you have to remind me. You have to. If you don't, it will never happen. Like I have a thing that I'm doing. No, you won't. I have a thing that I'm doing with another creator that I can't talk about in depth, like publicly yet. And I have messaged them about 5 times being like, so what are we doing this thing again? And they're like, we've talked about this 10 times. And I'm like, well, I have already forgotten
Like
what
literally
days we're doing
scroll up.
what. Like I've already forgotten what it is. So you're going to have to like remind me.
It's fine.
I have a feeling I'm going to want the bind up after I read this whole
saw
series.
I saw the bind up edition.
I agree, Heather. You can't. Like it's impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, I purposely waited to read this book like this week because I was afraid I would forget. I forget things like as I'm reading them. So book clubs are really, really hard for me because I usually will forget it by the time we have the book club.
Yeah, I have to read the book that day, which I did.
Mm-hmm. Well, this one was easy to read because it's like
Mhm.
100 and something pages.
Yeah, it's really small.
Glad I'm
Like
not
short.
alone, Carrie.
Yeah, you have no. I'm everybody that is here. I need everyone to know I am the person you have to hound me on shit. You have to. If you don't, you won't hear from me.
I feel like that's why you and Izzy probably get along so well.
She
Balance
hounds
each
me.
other out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she hounds me, and I forget half the shit she says, and then she's like, "It's fine. Don't worry
She's
about
so
it."
organized and like put together and
Yeah, so it's the two versions of ADHD. Yeah, Izzy's the organized ADHD, and then I'm the chaos. Drives her insane. She's not here to tell you that, but I'll just tell you for her. Me.
Spring.
Me.
Understandable. I
Okay.
feel like it's probably worth mentioning that it's almost a year to the day. I think it's like that the author passed away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it was in July 20 something she passed away, which is so upsetting. She had a bunch of different pen names. And I think I read one other book from her other pen name, but this is I don't know. I don't know that she had very many books under this pen name.
Do
But
you know what her other pen name was?
CM Owens or C something Owens, I can't remember, and then Christy something. But yeah, very sad. I remember seeing someone post about it on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I was going to read her books."
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely July last year. Yeah, the Ghost Polyam one is the one that I think I read the first book. I may have DNF'd it because it just wasn't my thing, that's why I was a little worried going into this one because I DNF'd that book. And I was worried that I wouldn't like the writing, but I really liked the writing in this one.
So I love bad books. So my opinion is usually skewed.
Listen, not all the books that you like or that you love are bad. Although you do dislike some good books, I will say.
Accurate. I own loving bad books.
I mean, there are some that a lot of people don't like, and I do. Yeah. It's very, very sad. Wow.
15?
Apparently Heather likes these books.
Heather is on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that makes me sad.
That's too bad. Christy Cunning, yes, that's her other name. And then she has like 3 different ones, and it's for 3 different things.
I'm putting that in my Google search so I don't forget. I will forget as soon as we get off this.
CM Owens, yes, that's what it was. So it's CM Owens, Christy Cunning, and then ST Abby.
No, I'm not okay. Never am I okay, especially when it comes to the Never King. But everyone can blame May for that. I stand by that is a May thing.
Never King slander. What I don't know what this is. What is Never King?
You've not read the Never King yet?
I have not.
Brie, listen to me. I have this new microphone, so now I have to do this. I'm like an ASMR person. It's Peter Pan. It's a Peter Pan retelling.
Okay.
This is not the book. This is not the book everybody signed up for, but this is not the point. It is also reverse harem.
Okay.
And it's got a lot of shit in it. There's blood play. There's a captor-captive situation. Peter Pan doesn't have a shadow, so he kidnaps Winnie, who is one of the descendants of Wendy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Winnie, Never King. Am I going to hate it?
Well, It is believed that you will hate it.
You'll hate it.
But I will say that May loved it, and May reads more similar to you than she does to me
Mhm.
or Izzy. And she originally was like, Izzy, Tamika, you're gonna love this. It's like this is what you're gonna love. And then she read it. So there's a possibility you might like it.
Okay.
It is
As
dark.
tall as it might be. I mean, I don't mind. You know me. I don't mind dark, but
Yeah. There's primal play in the second book and blood play in the second
I'm
book.
sorry. Primal.
Yeah, primal play.
What does that mean? I'm scared to ask.
It's like chasing. They
Oh,
chase you.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they chase you and catch you. Yeah,
Okay.
and they're only novellas, so they're not very
Okay.
long.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm so disappointed because I read a book recently that I really, really liked, and it has a virgin hero, but one of the heroines' names is the G word. And I'm like, why? Well, like, what? Why do we have to do
I
that?
hate when people do that.
I know.
Oh, that's her only one. What do you have?
Oh,
It was short.
painless. Against your will.
Yeah. The third book comes out in November, or not November, October.
How many are supposed to be in that series?
3.
Okay. Yay, Izzy loves it.
Izzy
Steph
does love it.
loves it.
Uh-huh.
Steph and I have very similar tastes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm curious now. Hold, please. Let me pull it.
It's you me just send you a link. I can do that.
Send me. You're gonna forget. No, I'm doing.
No, I'm doing it right now. We will do it right. Hold me accountable. I'm doing it at this moment in time. Hold on. Don't you worry. When it's the Never King, I do not hesitate.
I will trust you if you do it at this moment when I am present.
I'm doing it right now. Like literally copying the link right now. Where's the copy button?
We're doing really good about talking about this book.
We are. We're doing great. Isn't this what live shows are supposed to be? Okay, cool. I sent her the link. We'll actually talk about the book now.
Yeah.
We're only 12 minutes in. There's 11 people here. Like, what are you all doing? This is not the book I signed up for. It's okay. Let's talk about The Risk by S.T. Abbey. What would you like to say first? Would you like to go first, or you want me to go first?
Wait, you know what? I should probably pull up my notes.
See, I love that you did that because I did not.
I was like diligent at first, and then it slowly trickled out. But I loved, like, the meet cute was great. Like his friend hitting on her,
Yeah,
and she just like shoots him down, but then they kind of catch eyes. I love them, like those type of things. I'm always on the lookout for a good meet cute, and that was a good one. Live shows actually speak of forced productivity.
you know what? Accurate.
Live shows.
Accurate. Every live show I'm on.
Is everyone just hanging out? But yes, I love the meet cute. That was really good. And also when books are short like this, I always feel like I have to kind of reframe how I'm reading it and like give it a pass if it's a little rushed. But this one didn't feel rushed to me at all. I mean, I would have been okay if it was longer.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't feel rushed. And maybe it's because it ended on a cliffhanger, so it didn't have to like wrap up in a pretty bow or anything. But
this reminded me a lot of a serial. Have you ever read a serial?
I have not.
Okay. I actually really like them. But they are told in like episodes, kind of like a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this felt like to me. Like it kind of finished up the story that we had in it. Like we finished up like part of the arc, but like the whole like story wasn't like finished. And I think when I'm looking at something as a serial, I enjoy it so much more when it's short like that. And I think that's kind of how I looked at this one. And I feel like I feel like she developed them really well, considering like how long we spent with them.
Yeah.
Like I wanted more, but not in the sense of I needed it to like enjoy it. It was I wanted it because there wasn't enough. I had to. I want it all.
But it didn't feel like, even though their romance was a little rushed, like I liked that part of it when he like came to her door and just immediately like started making out with her and stuff. I mean, I think maybe some authors will do that, and I don't believe the chemistry between them, but because I believe so heavily in their chemistry, oh, thank you, love you. Yeah, I believe in their chemistry, so I was okay with that.
Yeah,
Right.
this right here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not usually the person that like loves the smut either, unless it's Brianna Hill or Lila Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
And I was fine with it. Like it was fine with me. Heather, why is your air fryer smoking?
That
Are you okay?
like maybe you should do something about it.
I agree. Maybe you should look at that, Heather.
Yes, exactly. Have to kind of reframe and like have a little forgiveness for certain things. But
Yeah.
some authors can write super short books and it feels complete and whole, and the characters feel developed. And this was,
I feel like it's hard to write something short. So if they do it really well, like automatic,
yeah,
new
I'm
favorite.
immediately impressed. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's definitely a specific talent that not everyone has.
Oh, absolutely. It absolutely is.
And you really notice it in anthologies. Like, 'cause sometimes you get authors who are not used to writing short stories, and then they do, and you're like, this wasn't that great. Like, I like everything else that you write, but this isn't that great. But
yeah,
it's not one of them.
I think that's why I lean so heavily towards short horror, because that is one of the genres that's like the hardest to pull off something long. So they have to like get it right. So I love them. So for me, one thing that I loved about it before we get into like spoiler territory, and I'll rephrase that. It's something that I was a little disappointed in, but this is literally just to make a thing. This is no one else is going to be like, no, everyone else is going to be like, really, really, and I'm gonna be like, yeah. I was upset we didn't get to see the torture.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like graphic on page.
Yeah, I was like, you're telling me that this girl is a prolific serial killer and she's gonna torture these men for days on end, and we just get to skip it?
That's
Why?
true. Well, you are also a horror reader.
I am, and I'm very upset about it. I know it's a romance, but do you know how badly I wanted to see her torture people?
I know, especially those people in particular.
Yeah, they were mean to her, and I wanted to see them get their comeuppance.
Especially in this world that we're in now, I'm very much like, I have that anger, that fire inside me right now. So I think I would have been okay with reading about that.
I was like, I want to see them cut their dick off. Let's do it.
Right.
We didn't get that. I was so mad. I was like, you're kidding me. It's kind of, so I'm going to describe it how, like as a horror lover. Oh, someone says that the torture is coming. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to describe it as a horror lover. It was kind of like how if they did Fade to Black with the sex scenes. That was how it felt. I was like, no, I need it.
That's a good comparison. That's fair.
Yeah. It was like, are you did all the build up and then I don't even get any of it? Like
all the build up. It's true. The build up was good. The build up was good.
Yeah. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
I'm really excited to read the rest of these two.
Sure, of course.
That's also true.
That's true. I feel that's very true. I think I could handle short horror.
You think?
I think I could handle it, but I don't think I could be in it for the long haul. Like at some point, it just, I don't know. If it got boring, there would be something strange about a horror being boring.
Oh, absolutely. Short horror is, like long horror is so boring. Carol is also a horror reader, so I'm just like over here trashing like long horror, but I do not like it most of the time. I thought it was going to be on page, and I think that's why I was disappointed because like the buildup was so there.
I liked how texting helped to build the relationship.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, and because she didn't notice. I love those type of moments. That he was just, his reaction was perfect. You would want him to have that reaction.
The one thing that I really liked about it was the commentary where she's like, I don't understand why someone would get into like a nightie just to send a picture to a dude, and then she's like, I'm wearing your boxers. She sends a picture. She's like,
it all changed.
Damn it, I did it.
Exactly.
I loved it. It was so cute.
And it's an interesting dynamic considering that he's a profiler too, because it makes the stakes really, really high. Because it's one thing to just be like FBI agent, but to be a profiler is another level because they can like read between the lines and read people really well.
So the one thing that I still don't understand how he is so wrong about his assumption right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well,
he,
if you think about it, though, they're right. It's usually a man. I mean, like, it's
I
hard to
get
get
it,
that out of your head.
I get it, but
Mm-hmm.
like to be a profiler, he is so wrong, and I'm just like, oh, you are completely off. You are not even close right now. Like,
I'm curious how long he's going to be wrong, because I think at
yeah,
some point it won't be believable if he doesn't realize it soon enough, I guess.
yeah, I agree with that. How much torture are we talking? Are we saying like on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, we need a torture rating.
Yeah, like
How
you
many
watch the
blood
Saw
spots
movies?
are you giving?
You watch the Saw movies? On a scale
No.
from Scream to Saw, where are we at? Wednesday Adams to Jigsaw, where are we?
The Adams Family to Saw. Where are we?
So, nothing to torture porn, where are we at?
She literally. Oh, the part where she had like the blood in her hair and
Oh yeah,
everything. I don't know how, like, because she lies and everything about it too. So I don't know how he didn't completely call her
I
out.
know. I did not think she lied very well at all.
No,
That was
because
the worst. I lie better than that.
he caught her in the lie, and then she lied again.
And he's like, "Well, why did you lie to me about that? That's stupid." And she's just like, "Shit."
Blood does not look like paint either. Like, if you like were to do this with your fingers, it's very different consistency.
Yeah,
Unless it's a special kind of paint. I don't know.
he has himbo vibes. I love that. I love a himbo. uh, I agree with that, Heather, but also
Hmm.
I know how wrong he is, so I can't look past it.
Yeah, it's hard when you know as the reader.
Yeah.
But again, like if you think about it, it's what percentage of women are serial killers? I would immediately think it's a dude too. And it actually made me happy that they thought it was a guy and they weren't like, this has to be a woman because
Yeah. Me
it makes
too.
it makes sense. I will say that, like I said, this has been recommended to me a lot, and I've been hesitant to like the reason why I didn't read it until you asked me about it
Hmm.
was because I'm hesitant because I don't like law enforcement heroes.
Yeah.
Like I worry because especially if they're alpha heroes, I really don't like it if they're law enforcement and they're alpha. And I was worried that's what this was going to be, but he's not. So that made me happy that he wasn't an alpha hero.
Yeah.
But normally that's not my favorite trope.
I have a bad problem with loving first responders in books, and I don't know why because I don't typically like them in real life. So I don't know. So I was worried that I would be bored
Mm,
by that part because I read another book that was a serial killer and an
mhm,
FBI agent, very
mhm.
similar, and it was like a Lillian Lark, and it didn't focus on the serial killer; it focused on the FBI. So that's what I was worried was
Oh
going to
yeah,
happen.
yeah. That bores me. And like some Trisha Wolfe, who I love and I love her books, and who got me into serial killer romances.
Hmm.
She has one. It's part of the Cards of Passion series that a bunch of different authors are writing in, but it's very court heavy because I think it's two lawyers. And I
Hmm.
just like I've tried reading it twice and I cannot get past it because it just bores me.
Yeah. Okay, I can deal with a 4.
Okay,
I can deal with a 4. That is a very solid scale for a romance.
it's better than nothing.
Yes, 100% better than nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah, the blood was very obvious.
Mhm. Right, right. That's true. Like he has to see blood all the time and know the difference between blood and paint.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I love
I
this.
like it.
I love this. I can't wait to see it happen. I want to see it on page. I want to see it in graphic
Mhm.
detail. Hi, Deja.
Deja.
Did you read this one?
I think she did. I think I saw her review.
I'm so excited.
Goodreads.
Yeah,
It's true.
no, I get it 100%. I'm with you on that. I would believe him if I didn't know, but I know. So I'm just over here like, you're so wrong.
I know. So I have a question for people who have read the whole series. Is this super anxiety producing? Because I'm a little bit worried because of her secret. Like I'm gonna have anxiety the entire time I read it, that he's gonna find out, that she's gonna get found out. and I worry that it'll be super high anxiety for me. And sometimes that can ruin my enjoyment of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a question I would also like to know. How much angst do we have? Um, yeah, I don't. Samesies.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about, Carrie. Hold on, I can't find your other message.
Yes, I know. She does have a new one. Is it out yet? I wasn't sure if it
I
was out
think it is.
yet. Is it?
I think I'm not for sure. I know that I put it on my list that I wanted to read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this was how I felt the entire I started it this morning and I was having Alexa read it to me while I was at work and
Mm-hmm.
I had to do a photo shoot today. So like I was setting up the stuff and I was like, I need the next book.
I
Like
know.
I was sitting there like waiting. I was like, do not let anyone come in here yet. Just wait. Just wait a minute.
Hold please.
Dying. I was dying. Read the first two in the series. It sidetracks. So I have heard that after the first two though, it's even better.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are they all short?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I watched Katie Coulson and Gabby from Gabby Reads and another thriller person. So they specifically read thrillers. And they said
Mhm.
after the second book, like third, fourth, and fifth book, it's even better than in the beginning of it.
Okay.
So I think it might lean a little bit more into the thrillery side.
Okay. Yeah, Carol's saying just push through the second one. Depends on how anxious the person you I mean, pretty high.
Carol, what books cause you anxiety?
That's fair.
Because I feel like for frame of reference, we kind of need
Mm-hmm.
to
Well,
like
I
judge
think
it.
my thing is just books in general who have that have the secret trope. You
Yeah.
know, if the one love interest is keeping a secret from the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Those always give me a lot of anxiety because I'm just like, I know they're gonna find out. It's gonna be
Yeah. The secret identity trope kind of gets me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
There's some angst and or twists are never predictable. Okay.
It's good. And I'm not good at predicting twists anyway, so
So it's just waiting for reveals to happen.
okay.
We'll do that. I'm very invested at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty dark things.
Right. Which is a keep me.
So all 5 books are a little over 600 pages.
Okay. Yeah, so they're a little over 100 each.
Soundtracks. Okay.
Okay.
Um.
Mm.
Okay. So Carol reads horror. So, I think you'll be fine.
Fast-paced thrillers. I am going to have to watch some of. Carol, do you have a BookTube channel?
She does.
She does. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch some. I want to get into. I've been saying for the longest time I want to get into like horror and thrillers.
Hi.
I've got a few, but
Do you want me to help you?
yes.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe that's our reading vlog.
That's it. That's the one. You
Like-
try to make me read books that make me cry, and then I try to make you read books that make you cry, but like in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Okay, so that's not very long at all. I can get through that.
Yeah. I'm push through that.
You want to share the title of that extreme horror, Deja? Because I'm interested.
Deja. First she was getting into romance, now we're getting into horror.
Yeah, I love Carol and I love Deja. They're both sweet beans.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So I guess we can talk about like spoilery thoughts if you want. How do you feel about that ending?
I felt like I knew it was coming at some point. I didn't think it would happen that fast because I was suspicious. I was like worried about that coworker from the very first. I was like, she's gonna do something. And then I was not surprised. I was surprised in when it happened, but I wasn't surprised that it happened, I guess.
Yeah. So I knew that some kind of Dallas, are you trying to give your commentary on this book that you read? So I'm gonna tell you what Dallas is saying. Okay. Me too. Hey, I'm telling them, calm down. So essentially, what Dallas is telling me right now is that he knew that there was going to be a cliffhanger at the end. Is that what you said? Yeah. Okay. But he wasn't really sure which cliffhanger it was going to be. What else was it? He also said that the coworker, he forgot that coworker existed. And wasn't really paying attention to them, so really didn't think they were like a plot point that was going to come up. What was the rest of that? What else did you say? Oh, he said Bree's cute. That was the rest of it. That was his entire commentary.
You're cute too, Dallas.
He said thanks. I will buddy read these with you. So and before Dallas said he needed to get his commentary, I really did completely forget that character. Like I was like, I live on a racetrack because you needed to know that.
Okay.
Is it to make a stream if I don't just go off on tangents? I think that the ending surprised me because I was just like,
oh,
really?
Just
really?
Love.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Bree,
I think he wants you to go. He wants you to talk.
I mean, I didn't know it was going to end on a cliffhanger because, you know me, I don't like to know anything about a book. I want to know very, very little about a book going into it. I want to know very basic things that someone I know likes it, and that's all I need to know. But yeah, I had no idea it was going to end on a cliffhanger. I probably should have realized that. And I actually, I love you, Deja. I actually didn't know that this was like a full series. I think when I first found, I mean, I knew by the time we read it, but when I first found out about it, I thought it was just one book. So yeah. I said, I try not to know very much about a book before I start reading it.
I like to know very little.
Mm-hmm.
You say serial killers and I'm in though.
Right.
Exactly. So I guess we can talk about why this is taboo, considering this is the Taboo Book Club.
Because there's a serial killer.
Okay, but like, why is that so taboo? Why is it taboo that I can't romanticize a serial killer?
Because they kill people.
But she kills bad people.
I mean, that's true.
That's my argument.
I would, although considering some of the comments I've gotten on my books where I recommend, or my videos where I recommend dark romances and taboo romances, I've had someone comment and say that it's books like this that are the reason why women get R word.
Dallas's commentary on that too.
Mm-hmm, I bet. Yeah, and I'm like, I think you're maybe blaming the victim here.
That's called go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's not what that is.
Exactly.
Like, at all. Not even close.
There's a difference between fantasy and reality.
Yeah. I hate people that do that. Because
I know. But you know that those people are the ones who are seeking out these videos. Like they're searching for it to find them so that they can make those comments.
So I hope someone finds mine. I hope they find this live show specifically, so I can then comment back and be like, so are thrillers and horror books the reason people get murdered?
I mean, fantasy also, like any book that has killing in it, or fantasy novels, the reason that we have wars. I mean, oh gosh,
Bree, your newbie tag just
gross. Why is that still there? Oh, I hate my life. I haven't gone back and looked at my old videos, and I'm scared.
I don't recommend it.
Like most people do.
Not saying like I don't recommend it like because of you. I've done it and not fun.
Okay, I think I'm gonna. You mean I really want you to do a reaction video as one of like your first videos. Oh wow! Dallas does not want you to do that.
Dallas said he wants me to react to the video when he was in it. When I first got him.
He can react to that.
Yeah, he wants to react to that one. I did react to one of my videos from when I was 17. Well, we don't talk about it though. The Supernatural book tag. That was something.
Deja posted something about like the drinks that people order and like their personalities or who they are, and it was so spot on for me.
I love it.
I was like, wow, I feel called out, Deja.
Deja, I want you to I'm going to tell you my Starbucks order, and I want you to tell me what my personality is.
Yes. Okay? And do you hate her?
Yes.
For that order.
You will hate me for this order.
Okay, do it.
I have to pull it up. Hold on. Like that's how complicated
it is.
Oh,
that's how complicated it is.
Yeah. Let me find it. Hold on.
How do they do this? I don't understand the algorithm.
I would not want to watch mine.
We should do a live show where we react to our video.
Oh my god, we have to get Izzy on here and
Yeah.
Maddie.
Yeah.
And Heather. So we'll get the whole crowd in here and we'll just
We just watch, like, we'll share screen
oh my
together,
god,
watch
it's
clips.
gonna be so bad.
Oh my god, I hate my life. I already hate myself for suggesting that.
I bought this book. Yeah, I felt like it was reading an episode of Crazy Little Minds too. I will say that I got a little confused when I was like at the beginning of it when it would shift perspective because it wasn't a super clear shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had to like really pay attention to that.
Especially if Alexa's reading it to you.
Yes.
Like,
oh my god, yeah. Because there's no difference in like how they speak or anything.
Oh my god,
for my order?
cringe party. Cringe party, that's what we need to call it.
Absolutely.
What were you saying?
Are you ready for my order?
I'm ready for your order.
This is
Deja, are you paying attention?
This is not Taboo Book Club related. All right. So I get the apple pie frappuccino.
Okay.
You have to ask for.
Wait. I heard that's disgusting.
It's not. It's fantastic.
I feel like a lot of people said it's disgusting. I can't imagine coffee flavored apple.
Well, it's not coffee flavored. It's made with the what's the white one?
White mocha.
Oh god, I can't remember. Whatever. You ask for syrup cream frappuccino, cream to the first line, apple juice to the second line, 3 pumps of caramel, 4 pumps of cinnamon, extra drizzle, and cinnamon topping.
That sounds awful. It sounds like the sweetest thing ever.
It's so good. It literally tastes like an apple pie. Straight up like an apple pie.
All the cream-based fraps are white. Okay. Go on. Everyone put in your Starbucks order and then Deja can judge us all for it.
Deja is just like, I hate all of you right now.
Janelle.
Listen, I don't get it that often. It is $9 when I get it.
Carol.
And Carol is just over here like,
thank you. Carol's in the line behind you, just staring you down.
Oh my god. Yeah, me too. Yeah. It's fantastic though, I promise. I had like literally had one of the workers be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, it's really complicated here. Look at this picture." And they just do it.
To be fair, my order is the only thing I can have from Starbucks. So like, because I have so many restrictions, my insulin pump just went
Heather, you are alone in this. I do.
If I could have them, I would have them, but I can't have them. So yeah, I just get a unsweetened iced tea. But I'm just
yeah. Well, see,
that's the most giant iced tea unsweetened.
So see, I don't get them that often. That's my go-to frap order.
If you're gonna get it, yeah.
If I'm gonna get it, that's what I'm gonna get. But I usually just get a refresher. So y'all can't hate me too much.
Latte no sugar center.
It is an obscene amount of sugar. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I won't order that if it's super busy. If it's super busy, get caramel macchiato, iced.
Oh, so. I used to love the iced caramel macchiato. I used to get the green tea latte with soy. That was my go-to.
There's another tea that I really like that we tried at the Barnes when we went and saw Izzy, and I can't remember what it's called. Ooh, I do get it with lemonade. Okay, we're not even talking about this book. Oh my gosh.
It's fine. It's a short book. There's not much to talk about.
That is true. What was your favorite part?
What was my favorite part? The meet cute was pretty good.
I love the meet cute. It was very adorable.
Because I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like it was so crucial to the story because it had to impact her enough that she goes against everything that she is. Like she usually doesn't like guys, she doesn't hook up. Like that's not her thing. But also she knows that he's an FBI agent. So it had to be good enough that she would like do that without really talking to him because she has to like text him or whatever. Like she kind of makes the first move after that first meeting. So that first meeting was really, really important. And I think it was done well enough that I believed in it. And I liked her point of view because she wasn't, I worry sometimes when the heroine is like the morally gray one, because a lot of times they're morally gray, but they also are doing things for the greater good and like still have some goodness in them. But she is like morally gray, like morally dark gray. Like she is doing some heinous things that even her accomplice, I think, what is it, her brother's boyfriend?
Jake. Was her brother's like what, best friend?
Best friend or boyfriend, weren't they?
One of the two.
Yeah. So even he can't even stomach it. But she's the one who like has to, and she has that urge in her, like the way only a serial killer could. And I feel like I wouldn't have believed that she was a serial killer if she didn't have some sort of something not right with her and some sort of urge. Because a serial killer, I listen to a lot of true crime. So that was in the back of my head. And like serial killer there's something particularly off about them.
I am
too.
Samesies. Okay, it is her boyfriend. It is her boyfriend.
His boyfriend, yeah.
Or yeah, his boy. I can't brain today. I agree. I love when we get a morally gray heroine. I like seeing when women are bad.
Yeah.
I feel like we let men in books, like the heroes, I feel like we let them slide, but then our heroine does one thing and it's like, well, fuck her. Why did she do that? And I'm just like, women can be bad too, and it doesn't make them any less, like any worse than a man.
Less lovable.
Yeah. Like I don't understand why it's like such a big deal for the heroine to be a bad person, but the hero can be a bad person. Like it's like a really bad double standard, and I can't stand it. So I enjoyed seeing the other side of it, of a good guy with a bad girl. So, excuse me, the roles are reversed.
Tamika, did you read With Visions of Red?
Is that by Trisha Wolfe? Not yet.
Okay. When we do our vlog, I want you to read that one. I don't want to say anything because it'll give it away, but read that book.
Okay.
Oh, the dragon drink. I liked the dragon drink.
Oh my God, 4. Oh my God. Oh my God, that would drive me nuts.
Oh no.
I also love that she didn't even remember Craig. I also love that Craig was like, but I'm hotter than you. Of course she would remember me. And he's just like, what does that have to do with anything?
And honestly, I feel like some women who are attracted to men, at least like if you're me, if there's a super attractive guy, I immediately think they're an asshole. I'm like, yeah, he's probably a douche. Passion tea is good. Is the passion tea, does that have any like added anything in it, or can I get it like unsweetened? I'm sorry. I'm asking Deja, what should I order? What teas can I get unsweetened, iced? Let me know. Thanks. Support women's wrongs is a shirt that we need for Taboo Book Club.
Oh, supporting women's wrongs?
Yeah,
I agree.
Support women's wrongs.
I agree. 100%. Deja, are you okay?
Literally doing it. Isn't it invasive, or is it just taking blood? I remember actually when I was Deja's age, I considered it.
I was going to do it, and I couldn't find a place close enough to me to do it.
Passion tea is unsweetened and uncaffeinated.
Brie, that made you good.
I have to go because I'm going to go to Starbucks.
I got to go to the Starbs. I'll be back. I'll talk to you later.
Spucks.
Well, are you going to continue the series?
I am absolutely going to continue the series. When is another question, because I have so many books that I have to read for July, but I may just like buy the box set and just start it from the beginning and just marathon them.
I like that idea. You know, I wish there was an audiobook, because this would have been done fantastically as an audiobook.
I know. And you know, we're never going to get one because...
I know, baby. It's very devastating we're not going to get an audiobook.
It's really sad. He likes audiobooks, I think.
He does that. He really likes them because we listen to them in the morning when I get ready,
Mm-hmm.
and he has to be up my ass 24/7 because he's needy. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
though, so I get it.
How old is he?
4.5.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, I've had him since he was 6 months old.
19 and poor. Everyone go watch Deja's channel so she can get some.
Give that ad money.
Mm-hmm. I mean, is that bad? Is it? I mean, I read a romance.
What kind of library?
I know. I read a romance between a guy and a girl who got locked in the library and they fell in love. So
That's true.
just saying, SD might be worth it.
It's an idea.
But do you have food? I guess.
Live show from the start.
Hold on, let me switch to my phone.
Just go vlog it and be like, "Hi, I'm live."
It's not dangerous at all.
My friend told me that I could do this. Aw, Deja.
Oh, yay.
I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's work? Okay.
Oh, it's work.
You got to get out of there. Yeah,
Run.
get out of there. You don't need to be in there any longer than you have to be.
Stop by Starbucks on your way.
Yeah, make sure you're at Starbucks and send us a picture of your order. Thank you.
This is not sponsored.
Not sponsored by
I
Starbucks.
wish it was.
Hey, Starbucks, if you're listening to me, I am willing to sell my soul.
Just don't go to Deja's Starbucks unless you're going to tip her.
Really well.
Okay, it's a YA. What the hell is it called? I don't remember. But it has really good anxiety representation. I can't remember what it's called. It's a very popular YA author who's Casey West. It's by Casey West.
Casey West. I've heard of her.
It's called By Your Side by Casey West. It is a YA romance though, so keep that in mind. But
I actually feel like I like YA romances.
I do sometimes, like if I'm in the mood for it, and because there are some really, really good ones. It's just sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Remember Casey West?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, that makes it even worse, doesn't it?
$4. It's even worse because you will spend all of your money as soon as you earn it. I worked at Target when I was actually Deja's age, and I spent all my money there as well. Starbucks and serial killers. It should be. I agree.
Bree, I'm available.
I know, you and I. What we just talk about Starbucks and how we possibly talk about.
I think so. I don't know for sure how this goes, but
let's map this out and we'll get back.
Okay.
There are some good ideas in the chat right now.
There are. We're getting new merch. The new merch is going to say "Support Women's Wrongs." I'll make it tonight. Don't worry. I will not leave you hanging.
I am not even kidding. I love it. Darn it! Why didn't I wear my Taboo Book Club shirt?
I didn't either. I didn't either. I'm the host. I didn't wear mine either. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Although I am wearing a really great chronic illness shirt. It says "No spoons, just only knives."
Is that the one Avery made?
No. I got it from. It's called Crip Riot. But yeah, it's pretty much the greatest thing.
You are twins.
Please. I actually don't spend money there besides food because it's so easy to spend a stupid amount of money.
I love
Try to talk about serial killer romances.
The problem is there's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone has recommendations for a ton of serial killer romances, let me know.
I know. Starbucks and serial. Not lying. Why?
Well, I'm not at it.
We're really good at doing live shows and staying on track.
Have you seen what we've done with this one? You're so entertaining.
Staying on track, starting on time. I don't know what you're talking about.
My dogs definitely do not have commentary throughout the entirety of it. They don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
It could be like a true crime podcast, except it's fake crime, and we talk about romances that have serial killers and crime in it, but we make it sound like it's a true crime.
Oh my God. Would we troll the men who love true crime and we're just over here what are you doing? You've never heard of this? This is underground. This happened.
It.
Yeah.
They cover it too because they all cover the same one.
And it's a romance and they're like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, this happened? wouldn't have to.
That's true. We could
Oh.
get you into horror, Brie. Also, I'm just obsessed with this microphone, so if anyone is annoyed with me, just
I'm
let me know.
wondering why.
Just let me know.
Should we do
Yeah, you mean do some ASMR?
do some ASMR?
Right.
Don't you have to do like the weird mouth?
Right. I hate it. No. I hate it. No. I'm not doing that again. All right. Coming soon to a channel near you. Me and Brie will be reading each other's books and we'll make each other cry.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Happening.
all right. Brie, thank you for being my co-host and reading a book with me.
So thank you for inviting me. This has been a long time coming. When was the first time we were supposed to do it? October?
October, and then my dad got sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's been a long time coming.
How is he doing?
He's doing
You don't
good.
have to talk about it if you don't want to. Okay.
He's good. He ended up. I don't care to talk about it because he's doing really good now. He had a fungal pneumonia.
What the heck?
Yeah, he had a very bad like respiratory sickness,
Mm-hmm.
and it's essentially you get it from mold and working in dirt. And if y'all don't know, my dad is my dad works with old cars and like wrecked cars. So my dad has a junkyard and a towing company. So he's in dirt and like around that kind of stuff 24/7. And we think that's how he got it. But yeah, he's good. He's on medicine for like a year and a half. He's had COVID since this, and he's fine. So he's doing great. As good as he can be.
There's something especially heartbreaking seeing your parents sick like that, especially when like you're used to seeing them, especially if they're like a strong parental figure. Like when my dad was in the hospital, just seeing him in that hospital bed, it will never leave my mind because it was just like, ugh. So I feel for you. Yeah. I'm glad that he is better though.
Me too. I thought I was going to end up killing him. So it's okay. He's great sometimes. Yeah. Yep. Nothing. Nope. Do we want to do the thing where we try to guess who the next co-host is and the next topic and the next book?
Oh God, you have it already. You know.
Yes. I know the topic. I know the person, and I know the book.
Or do we get hints?
We can do hints. Which one do you want to start with?
Co-host.
Co-host. Okay.
Wait, do I know this person?
You do.
I do know them.
So this person started BookTube within the last year.
Last year.
They are one of my favorite people to get dark romance recommendations from. God. They read a lot of banned books. And they love cats.
A lot of banned books. Michelle? McKay? Not
yeah.
Michelle. McKay. I always think it's Michelle, but it's definitely McKay.
Yeah, I always want to call her Mikkel. It's not her name. It's McKay.
It's McKay. I say Michelle because the CH makes me want to say shh for some reason.
I like how you all guessed Ashley. I
do love Ashley. No, because I knew it wasn't Ashley because you already did Priest with Ashley, right?
Yeah. No, we did. What did we do?
No, I think you did Priest, didn't you?
No, Priest was Shay.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Ashley was the first one this year.
You're right.
Ashley was the first one this year, and I cannot remember what we read. It was something really shitty. I think it was Step Parents or Step Brothers.
Oh, okay.
It was Cruel Kings. I think it was a stepbrother romance.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's okay.
All right, and then the book.
Okay. Do you want to do the trope first, and then we can pick the book? That makes it a little easier.
Yes, do the trope.
Okay. Trope. It is a trope that's very popular.
Okay. But it's a dark or taboo.
Falls into dark and taboo.
Student teacher.
No, we've done student teacher.
Okay.
This is one where. I'm trying to think of hints that won't completely give it away.
And you've done step parent already.
We've done step parent. This is one where there's no taboo element where there's a power imbalance. So there's no power imbalance, but it's a very popular trope. And it is completely new to the book club. It has never been done before.
I have no idea. Let's see what the chat says because I have no idea. What's popular, but you haven't done yet? That's surprising.
It's very general. And and can be classified under.
Age gap?
No, we've done age gap.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's no
Oh, there's no
power
power imbalance. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So I'm trying to think of another way to talk. It's very popular in new adult.
Bully?
No, it's not bully.
Come on.
It's close.
It's close. Kidnapping?
No. Do you want me to tell you? Because no one in the chat
Yes.
knows either.
Yes.
It's reverse harem.
Mm. And is it a popular book?
No, but it's a book that I love.
Okay, so I don't know that I would know it then.
It's a book I love. So Heather, if you don't get this right, I'm unfriending you on everything. Thank you. It's a book I do not shut up about ever.
So obviously it's an indie author because there wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I don't know of a.
Deja, do you know? Deja, do you know? I think Deja knows.
We're expecting Heather to know, right? So
Yeah.
what is the punishment for Heather if she does not guess correctly?
She's not in the next round of the taboo of the dark romance readathon.
Promised in Blood? That's what she said.
Well, shit, Heather, you did it. It is. That's actually the series.
Got real Southern there for a second. Whale shit.
Well, shit. You want to see what else I can make really Southern?
What?
Well, fuck, by God. Hell for. That's another one I do a lot. Anyway, we don't have a date picked out, but we are doing reverse harem. We are doing. This is what the series called. It's called. The first book is called First Comes Blood. Is that what it's called? I don't fucking know. But we're just doing the first book. It's by Lilith Vincent, aka Brianna Hale. Thank you. Obviously. This was a very good guess.
Are you ever going to do this book for Taboo Book Club?
Probably.
Okay, so I'll wait to read it until you do it for Taboo Book Club.
I don't know when that will be though. Because it'll probably be sometime next year before we can do it.
Okay. How many do you have lined up? Like how many people and books do you have lined up? How far in advance?
The rest of 2020 is done. But there's only one more person after yeah, there's only one more person after McKay. And then after we do this one, I'm going to start letting people vote. So this might be like a bonus. Like to do the Never King will be a bonus.
Alexa, stop. Sorry.
We don't have a date yet. But it will be, is it June? Yeah, July. It'll be the end of August. Sometime in the end of August.
Okay.
Yes. I picked one that I forced most people to read.
That's smart. It's a good way to force them. Thank you. See, I'm going to, especially Steph, if you like it, then.
That is true. I will also be in the live show for the trilogy when it comes out. Because I was in it for when the second book came out too.
Okay. Buddy read for each one. Wait, which one is the buddy read?
Yeah, which one is?
The real question.
Would you like to be? I can't let you be the next co-host because the next co-host has already been picked. They might be here. You don't want to guess who it is, but Deja.
Has Heather been co-host before?
Yes.
She has been. Okay, yeah.
I think Heather's been a co-host twice. Oh,
Heather been a co-host twice.
I think she has. Oh, it's the Never King. It's the buddy read.
Okay.
So yeah, just we'll chat on the Twitter. Or not Twitter. I don't even use that. Instagram. Yeah.
There is it? What?
Are we gonna do an extra one in October? If I do that, we'll have to do a September and an October. So let me talk to the other co-host and we'll see what we can make it happen.
Do it.
So, but only if we agree that it's going to be blood play as the trope, or if you're on board with that.
I only know of one, and then now the Never King has blood play in it, aside from like vampire-ish.
I like blood play. There's a Brianna Hale with blood play.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the best book out there, though. I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't. Okay, cool. I will make a group chat and we will get things sorted.
Deja, you may have to be the one to initiate that.
Absolutely. You know how we're doing that series of collabs this summer? You know how Izzy's initiated every single one of those?
Every single one.
Except I think I initiated one of them.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, Izzy, you know this is not going to go well, right? You realize.
Whose
She's
idea
like,
was that?
mine.
And Izzy's the one who has coordinated it the entire time.
Yeah, I said, hey, Izzy, you want to do this with me? And she's like, yeah. And then she was just like, I will organize because you are chaos.
In your defense, she knew what she was getting into.
She did, absolutely. Anybody who knows me knows what they're getting into when it comes to me.
Yeah.
Okay. We might actually do it that way, Deja, if you want. We can do like a bonus Taboo Book Club. Yeah, I think we can do it that way. We'll talk about it. Yes, it's Lap of Luxury. That's the one that has the hero that I like, though. Like the couple that I like, but the plot line's kind of like boring. But you know, speaking of things I do with other people, if you want to read any of the Brianna Hill books, we still have like 4 or 5 of them left. By the way, do you have my copy of The Protege? Is that with you?
I
No,
sent
you
it
passed
to
it.
Nicole.
So Nicole has it.
I don't know if she's sent it since then, but I had it, yeah, and I annotated it and then sent it to Nicole.
Yeah, it went from me to Izzy to Jen to you.
And then Nicole made it last, yeah.
Okay, so I need to ask Nicole if she's done with it.
Actually, do you know if Izzy has Jen's book? What is it, The Bride or something?
I don't know, but I have Izzy's book.
You have Izzy's book. So I know Jen was looking for her book that she sent around.
Yeah, I don't know her mine. Hold on, wait. We have a whole Google Drive that we just don't use.
I know. I know those annotation books have been going around for a while.
What? 2 years?
Something like that. Maybe more.
In case y'all are wondering, do not ever send a book around with all of us. We will never get it back to you because I've had Izzy's over a year. Guarantee over a year. I don't know who it's supposed to go to next, but I have it. I might just go ahead and send it on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to read it, you may as well.
Yeah, I'm at that point where I'm just going to go ahead and send it.
Yeah, right. I think Jen's book's supposed to come to me next, but I think it's coming from Izzy, but I haven't gotten it yet, so.
Sure. She didn't lose it in the move.
I know.
She probably didn't.
Yeah, I don't imagine she would.
No, I don't think she would. Hold on, let me text her.
Good call, because I kept forgetting. Like Jen mentioned to me, because Jen asked me if I had it, and I was like, nope. And I meant to ask Izzy, but
okay. What is? I asked her, and I'll let you know.
What's Izzy up to today? Do you know?
She is traveling to see her family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So. All right, guys, thank you for being here and hanging out with us. Thank you, Brie, for listening to me go off topic 5 million times.
I love it.
And get really close to this microphone because I'm obsessed with it. I feel like a podcaster. I feel like I'm very professional right now.
You are very professional.
Very professional. Did you know I was a media student? You wouldn't be able to tell from my yellow lighting, but I was definitely a media student. Oh, watch this. Hold on.
Wow, look at you. But look at I have some lighting effects too.
Look at you. Look at that.
That's super fun.
Yeah, and that's Mr. Skeleton's in the background. So we just
very on brand.
Yeah.
Very on brand.
Yeah. Okay, I'm off topic again. Hello. Okay. We will see you in the Discord. If you don't know who Brie is, I don't know how you don't know who Brie is. She is going to be linked down in the description. If I remember to do that, I might not.
Fine.
But thank you for hanging out with us, and we will see you. I'll see you on Sunday. I think Sunday for the announcement of the Taboo Book Club book. Which, if you're here, you get it early. So.
Exclusive.
Yeah, you get the exclusive. So, all right, we'll see you in the next one, and we will be in the Discord. So, we'll see you there. Bye, everybody.
Bye.